Here we go. So, another weekly oracle read with Miss Hanah and myself, Ricky.
This is for September 15th to the 21st.
To the 21st. Okay, so I already played with cards and did for our highest and best good. And this is the very first one that came out, and I'm so excited. Self worth. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Numbers 26.
26.
So that would be 8. Ooh.
I try avoiding looking forward or backward and try to keep looking upward.
Yes, yes. That is gorgeous. It felt so good.
And then I went ahead and I got from the moon deck to start off as well. And it is love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly.
Ooh. Wow. That is something to remember, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So, astrologically, Monday and Tuesday sort of kind of blend together. We're starting off with the moon in Cancer, sort of hanging out with Jupiter and its exaltation. Venus is still in Leo, Mars is still in Libra. They're working on perfecting their sextile, which is a harmonizing aspect. They're trying to bring balance, which should be a little easier for Mars, since Mars is basically in its total opposite territory, its total opposite zone being in Libra. But Libra is also Venus's sign, so being able to have that line of communication will make it a little easier, I think. Yes.
Okay.
Tuesday, the sextile between Venus and Mars perfects, and the moon conjoins Jupiter. Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter's big.
Jupiter is big. Jupiter is big. Yeah.
I keep looking at you here because it's easier on me. So
Cool.
You can look at me too.
Yeah.
Look at everybody. Just say.
All right. I don't really know what else to say about Monday or Tuesday. I feel like it's going to be relatively easy. I feel like it's going to be relatively easy. Wednesday, the moon enters Leo and immediately trines Neptune.
Oh.
Yeah, so with this, I figure there is a caution between going a little overboard on the showmanship. Like, don't get a big head. Don't think your shit don't stink. I actually, when I saw this aspect forming in the sky, I had recently heard a story. I'm pretty sure he's a Leo rising, told about doing a project when he was in high school, and he was supposed to read a poem and then talk about the poem, but he didn't read the poem until in class.
Oh.
And he only read the first page. There were like 2 pages of the poem, and basically his friends in the background are going, "Hey, just flip the page," and the teacher is literally like, "Stop, just stop. Do this again tomorrow because you clearly don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. Just stop." So I guess the caution here is don't be that guy. Actually do the homework, take a breather, make sure you know that you have everything set and ready for yourself. Because Neptune has this otherworldly, intoxicating quality to it anyway. So don't think that your charm is gonna get you through the door. Like, sit back, relax, take a breath, and make sure you're coming from the heart.
Yeah, feel into it. That's what I got.
Very nice. Thursday is when Mercury enters Libra. Mercury's just come off of conjunction with the sun and passed through the South Node. So it's basically run the gauntlet. Like just imagine coming out through a door and there's literally smoke coming off of Mercury. Okay,
Oh, wow.
he's gone through some stuff at this point. Made it into Libra and is immediately in a trine with both Uranus and Pluto. And to top it off, Mars is still at the latter degrees of Libra. So, like, there's still all of that, I guess the word that's coming into mind is malefic energy, because Pluto is sort of kind of the dark, the grim, the scary.
Yes, yes.
So Mars hanging out in the same sign that Mercury has just entered, I think, sort of kind of boosts that scary.
Huh.
Like I could see jumping at your own shadow.
Jumping at your own shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that today. I get a precursor of what's going on.
I actually took note that both Uranus and Pluto were going retrograde. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is a, why do I need to know this information? I already know it. But it's almost like a review, as seeing something again from a different angle. So,
oh, that makes sense.
Like, when you looked at Pluto the first time, you're like, oh yeah, I see your big, powerful, expansive rule, your reign. I can see how far your power spreads.
Yes, yes.
However, looking again, you can see then, oh, maybe you having this much power isn't a good thing.
Oh.
And then even Uranus likes to go with revolutionary ideas, but maybe, hey, maybe we implemented this a little too soon. It should actually still be in its beta stage. We're still tinkering with it. It's not quite ready to be released to the public.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And of course, with it being Mercury, it is still a lot of communication with other people.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say that actually made sense to me, because I'm like, oh, dealing with your emotions even.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I've just sorted through part of what's going on, not exactly particular about the whole situation. So let's not jump forward and in reaction. Just take a minute, take a breath, tone down, because you don't want to look like that big, powerful planet either.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I found.
Again, Libra. Mercury's gone into Libra, and Libra is a bit more about balance and harmony. So don't let anyone tell you you're taking too long to make a decision. Take the time, sit, analyze things.
Oh, wow.
Weigh out your options. Is this better or is this better? Maybe we can even find a third option involved, especially with the trine going on, because it's basically forming a grand trine. And so it like doesn't matter what angle you put pressure on, it's going to still hold its shape. So,
wow. The card that came out was vulnerability. Isn't that lovely? So I think that is fabulous. Be vulnerable with your own emotions, your own thoughts, so that you are spot on, baby.
Spot on. Right. What do we got? Wow, we're going through the week pretty quick. Friday. Friday conjoins Venus. Still in Leo. I had to do some serious degree looking on that. Had to make sure, because it is at the 29th degree of Leo. That is like the last degree. That's the critical moment before entering into Virgo, which is a really big deal for Venus, because that's where she's in her fall. Venus likes beauty, Venus likes art, Venus likes harmony, but in Virgo there's this mercurial aspect where there is the, oh, but I have to color inside the lines. Oh, the color pattern has to be perfect. Oh, everything has to be in order. So there's this extra bit of structure put on Venus with that. So it seems a little harder to do the things that she wants to do.
I
Um,
can see that. Just things are different
yeah.
for Venus.
And then immediately after the Moon Venus conjunction at that final degree of Leo, it's almost like the moon ushers her into Virgo, which is her fall. So I think it makes an easier transition there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So she has a comfy, cozy space to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
ah, choice. This is what we have. Isn't that lovely? So it is a choice. You're either going to fight it or you're going to go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is no such thing as perfection, so it's okay if there are mess ups, if there are mishaps.
Yeah, we are perfectly imperfect anyway.
There's no such thing as a failure.
Only feedback. It's just feedback, honey. Beautiful.
Saturday, Mars is at the last few degrees of Libra. So maintaining diplomacy might be a struggle because Mars is, again, ignition. It is wanting to get something done. But again, Libra is about balance and harmony. And with Mercury there as well, there's a little more of that analytical aspect and just, I want to get it done. Can't we just knock the wall down to get to the other side? But you have to do what is best for all involved.
Yes.
So there could be that struggle there, especially since it's that last degree. Like, there is a whole lot of pressure build up right there.
So hold on to that harmony and balance is all I can think of.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite like at the last degree. I think I checked and it was like reaching 28 degrees, but 28, 29.
So it's not going to be
super hard. But also, the next sign over is Scorpio, and that's where Mars is at home. So Mars just wants to get home, wants to get to the cozy space, wants to relax.
Right.
So I can see.
Yeah. Let's get those things done so I can get on.
Yes.
I need to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
This is still Saturday. The moon is getting closer and closer to the sun, which I have noted as a big deal because the next day is a partial solar eclipse. But I'm jumping ahead because there is still the Sun-Saturn opposition. In a way, this is a death to the sun.
Mm-hmm.
There is... I heard somebody else mention how this gives Saturn a full moon effect because it is literally on the opposite side of the sun. So Saturn is the brightest it can possibly be in the sky on this day, which I think is exciting. But a lot of people are a little afraid of Saturn. Saturn is kind of the bad guy, although Saturn's not the bad guy. Saturn's just the friend who's kind of tired of our BS and smacks us upside the head every once in a while just because why aren't you taking the proper course of action?
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're doing this, what? Why? Really? Come on.
Yeah.
You know you need to go up that step. Come on, just move it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Yeah.
And
I think Saturn is supportive.
Yeah, I think Saturn is supportive too. But you might see a lot of no's in certain areas, but it's only so you can say yeses elsewhere.
Yes. Yes. That is.
You might feel like you're ramming your head up against a brick wall, but literally you just needed to go 3 paces to your left and you'd find the door.
The cards say find joy, honey.
So still with the Sun-Saturn opposition, the Sun, solar figures. So this could be government officials. This could be mentors, even father figures, bosses. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a death of that, and it doesn't have to be a literal death. It could just be, oh, I've quit this job, and I really liked this boss, and now I have this one.
Yes.
But the sun is also an ideal. So it could just be an image that you've held so highly in your mind that changes. Like that is
Yes.
no longer the image to strive for.
Correct.
Yes.
Like you found something new within you, so
Mm-hmm.
you no longer have to go to them to go, oh, hey, I like that. Because you're like, I like this better.
Yes.
Yes. So then you can become your own solar figure.
um, and now Sunday, it's the new moon.
Yes.
Partial solar eclipse, still opposite Saturn. So Sun Saturn opposition was kind of like a death to the sun. Solar eclipse is like another form of a death to the sun. So it might seem a little
Oh,
more extreme.
yeah.
Yeah.
Will it be extreme or just a quicker point of view change?
I can see where it seems more intense because this is happening at the final degree of Virgo, like right before entering into Libra.
Okay.
So this is the making sure all your ducks are in a row, making sure you have enough seeds set aside so you can have crops next spring. This is being prepared for winter. This is
Mm.
making sure you have enough to get you through the winter, because if you don't have enough to get you through the winter, oh my God, I've just killed everybody. Yeah,
Oh,
so
so it can be about preparation
mm-hmm.
for your next step.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely too. That's not very
No,
hard, guys.
that's not very hard.
No.
I can see where it's the Virgo aspect that makes it seem harder because of the analyzing, the trying to maintain a perfection that doesn't exist. And Saturn over in Pisces is just like, go with the flow, man. It doesn't matter. You think I'm a meanie, but I'm just saying you're a weenie.
Oh, that's fun.
That's all I got.
That is it.
That's what's going on this week. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, because then the only thing I was thinking of is it's then Monday that is the.
Yeah, the following Monday is the equinox. The sun will officially then enter into Libra,
Oh, wow.
which is a whole nother
Okay.
story.
Oh, oh, I was just playing and look, letting go. Isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful. And the number is 2. So look, balance. How much fun is that? Wow. Hey, this is really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I like the whole, well, not the weenie thing, but because Saturn could be, I like Saturn, but then I'm a Capricorn. But this is it. I like it a lot. I think Saturn is cozy and comfortable, and Saturn is a little intuitive, and Saturn can definitely go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
It's the, I also like the butt heads because, hey, why are you making things so hard on yourself? There's such work smarter, not harder kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to? Oh, you found some
I got
fun.
2 cards that came out.
Please share.
There is medicine in my shadow.
Ooh, I love that.
And then this one is, I focus what is working on what is working.
Oh, what wonderful things to go through the week with. That's beautiful. Thank you for joining us today. And find all her information. Call me Starflower. You are on Instagram and Rumble now.
Mm-hmm.
She is taking appointments for chart readings.
Yeah, astrology readings.
Yeah, for the personal readings, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if you did family readings. I know that is a thing, so I didn't know if anybody was curious.
I am willing to try if somebody
She
wanted.
will read your stars. That is how that works.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually really excellent. I got to tell you, and I know you can say I'm partial, but she is really good at what she does. I believe this is what she was born to do, and she is following her path. Yes. So I guess we will see you next week, and thank you for joining us. Bye.